You know, it fills me with such elation that my slow internet has once again uh, become the subject of the chat before this has started. But also, haha, nice one. I've never been this late before, yeah. Funny joke. All right. But also, thank you a lot for the donation. Like, I have to mention that before we start. That being said, let's start. Lily Trescott, the cause of the destruction of more than just my feeble internet connection. But then also, technically the most known gacha tuber that there is, or well, I suppose anyway. Or I guess how do you quantify that? Because technically speaking, again, back in the day, that was definitely the case. Now, who knows? Again, people put different people in the top position all the time. So who really is to say? Point is, well-known creator, very legendary, especially with the time period that we're addressing right now. We're still working through the evolution of the of Lily Trescott from horrendous to hopefully better, but we'll loop back around and see that. And it's time to start the third series. The third series, of course, being I skipped a Lily Trescott video called "The Poor Spoiled Brat" Episode 1. Oh, I must have missed that one in between. See, here's the thing, actually, Josh brings up a good point here. It's very hard to navigate the Lee Trescott channel at times. Like, obviously, YouTube made it easier since the last time because they reintroduced the feature where you can go back and you have a tab that can select someone's oldest video. When I started doing Trescott videos, they removed that temporarily, but now it's back again. So it's a little bit easier now. But back at the start, I had to go by what was like the three playlists on this channel, which don't feature a lot of the videos. They may feature the old ones, but again, I had to like scroll down, try and see where something started from. And so because of that, I remembered that this, but definitely were a part of a series, and that of course being Molly and Friends. But I guess I guess I didn't scroll back far enough because apparently the poor spoiled brat is that's another episode, isn't it? Oh dear, there's another series in between. Molly and Friends with the fourth one. Oh well, I've loaded the video and I clearly do not have enough time to go back and and re-edit all this stuff. So we're just going to carry on. Also, because BB requested specifically to be here this time, because in the thumbnail of this episode, she saw the trans flag colors on the Gacha side, which I later went back and looked at, and I determined that was in fact the carpet. So, again, not sure whether or not she's getting her hopes up here, but either way, I guess we'll find out.
It was, as a matter of fact, more than the carpet. Just look at the whole thing. It's pretty blatant. Like, I mean, like, sure, there's the carpet's, like, the carpet is only one color, actually. Yeah, the carpet, like, underneath the bed is just pink. The bed itself is blue. The stuff around, which is probably a separate carpet, that's blue. Her hair is white. So are the twinkles in her eyes. Her entire outfit is mostly pink and white.
And black.
Yeah, and purple. That doesn't mean anything when everything else ranks against it.
Oh yeah, of course. It doesn't mean anything when it doesn't actually fit into what you're saying. All right, but
absolutely, especially whenever everything else is agreeing with what I'm saying. Yes, you're right. It doesn't matter.
I would put the thumbnail on, but again, it hasn't actually loaded, so people can check that. Anyone with vidIQ can just scroll down and see the video as it's going on. Otherwise, you have to click away from it, unfortunately. But anyways, this is the outfit in question, which happens to be a school uniform, so I can at least show that part. And her eyes have pink to purple. They seem more purple in this image than they did in Nail.
Oh yeah, they were much brighter in the thumbnail.
That being said, blue highlights, I suppose that's something. So I guess we'll find out. Trans or otherwise, my guess is that this episode is going to be, it's called Catfish, so my guess is that there's somebody who is going to catfish Molly, probably disguising themselves as Jacob Sartorius, who was originally the thumbnail before I put myself in there, so...
That was the other thing, actually. Yeah, that was the other thing Jacob forgot to mention. Yeah, it wasn't just the thumbnail, it was the thumbnail along with the title Catfish, which raised my suspicion even more.
Yeah. Well, let's clarify that for right now. I just I'm wearing blue. There you go. Complete the image. It's not the right shade, but whatever.
No,
Without
it's
further
not,
ado, on with the review.
Susanna's hair is terrible, by the way. I hate that. Oh
And
my
her
god, I
voice is
hate that even more.
Exactly. Also, why is Ghosty sending fruits now?
It's your
What's
snack.
this about?
That's gonna feed you for this stream.
Oh, right, because beforehand the chat people thought I was getting a snack. No, I was just waiting for the internet to load.
Either that or because we were mentioning trans and, fruity.
I see. Anyways, hi. Ooh, scared me.
That's so needlessly dramatic.
Yeah, a lot of this is.
And
what's wrong?
You have switched tone like 5 times now.
Just gonna load the volume again. Oh, okay. What? I guess they were not there originally.
You're
this is
so
a
right.
thing when people.
Also, what happened to Molly's eyes?
She is emphasizing how angry she is by not only furrowing her eyebrows, but also her eyes themselves.
Yeah, like the entire shape is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how her.
Baby. I love you so much that I'm going to lift you up with my telekinetic powers so that you're not touching the floor anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about you, Tyler. I've never met you. Also, Molly's cheek, I'm noticing, is like stretched. Look at the left cheek.
Yeah, I think that's because Molly's got like hair that exposes that. I think they all have that.
It's so weird seeing that though.
Yeah, not used to Gacha Studio, are you?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, see, you can. So this is the thing. You can do. lilytrescot can do camera angles. She's learned how to do camera angles at this point. Why not just start the scene with them like, with a close up on both of Flex's, and then show that Emma and Tyler were on the other side of the screen. That would have been that would have worked.
Susanna, I don't like her hair, but whatever. I can. Oh, and you actually know how to zoom in. That's even more tragic. Yeah, Susanna's face I'm okay with seeing. Can we get further away from Emma? I don't like that we're zooming in a second time to her.
Oh, you're like so cute and thoughtful.
Stop. Quit. I don't want to look at her face.
Oh, don't worry. She's
I love you, baby,
she's
so
decided
much.
to fall to the ground now because she's so in love that she can't. That's definitely love and not alcoholism. Anyway, I hate them so much.
Or any other emotion connected to love that wouldn't be school appropriate right now.
No, I did see a comment from on this video that did say that this one apparently is a it's a show that can be more geared towards like older viewers and also contains some crude humor. So I don't know. Then again, I'm pretty sure Lily was a teen at this point, so not really sure how that's how far that's gonna go. Anyway.
Why are you what are you cheering
Hooray!
for? What are you clapping for?
Hooray! A man expressed his emotions! Woo!
First time ever.
Also, wow. The ghost had to look up Jacob Sartorius. And it's amazing that Jacob Sartorius has been like off the radar for so long, but people have to look up who he is, like to remember him now, because like back in the day, people couldn't like get away from his name. Then again, that might also because like I had to see his face every time I looked up my name on YouTube. But yes, that's but in general, it was still applicable to everyone at the time. But yes, he is the kid who made the Sweatshirt song, and also was one of the most popular muses of all time, I think, as well. I don't know how much he carried on into when Musical.ly became TikTok. I'm not sure.
Oh, also, Susanna's eyes were not that you can see them anymore, but they were very inappropriate, by the way. Oh, Molly, what's wrong? Having like stars in her eyes? What do you mean? That's not the right eyes.
I think she's like breaking into song. This is like there's like a Disney I Want moment, but all about having a boyfriend.
I want a boy. I'm not good at ad-libbing music. Go on. Don't put me on the spot here, sitting here silent. Let's keep going. On with the review.
I didn't
on with the
know
review.
if you were done yet. I
On
wanted
with
to
the
let that happen.
review.
I encourage art when it comes from people, okay? Anyway. Oh, I, once again, someone else appears out of thin air. Hi, guys.
And the other two left.
Yeah. She's complaining about wanting a boyfriend.
What are you so angry about now?
I actually have no idea. Does she like do this all the time? Is this like a thing for Molly? It's like, ah, Molly, again, always with the boyfriends. Get over it or something. I don't know.
And also, if she's so angry, where's the exclamation point? Maya, what is this? This dialogue! I'm turning Italian!
Lol. Tragic. Well, the music doesn't agree with you, but sure. Well, need to get to class. Oh,
my
and
God.
okay.
Whoa, my God! What happened to
These
your eyes again?
I'm guessing these were not the eyes that you wanted to mention earlier.
These were not the eyes that I was talking about, but these also aren't good.
They're turning into snakes.
Two of them, Maya, Suze, what's happening?
Yeah, different types of snakes, yeah. You guys go, I'm too sad for class. Yeah, try telling your teachers of that one.
What do you mean you're too sad? You have stars in your eyes.
Yeah, they'll write you. They'll show about your whole pass with that one. Okay, bye.
It just starts doing
I'm
push-ups.
so sad. Yes, exactly. Well, let me go on my phone. Just lying on the ground in the middle of school. You know, people
a teacher's
do
gonna
like,
walk by you at some point and ask which class you're supposed to be in.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa, I'd say,
Whoa,
are you straight or
hold
something?
on.
Wait.
I said,
oh.
You're still predicting the trans arc that might not happen. We'll see.
I am.
All right, here we go. Are
and
you single?
Have no.
Be desperate. Make an account and find a lover today. I mean,
this is the most
This
is the most transparent dating app ever. Do you have no one? Don't worry. Be desperate. Come to our app as the last resort. We're your last resort.
Yeah. Do you have stats? Who cares? That's what you're clicking this ad for. Now I'm thinking of the Bitcross version of sweatshirts I used to enjoy. Fair enough. I tell you what, my favorite Jacob Sartorius thing is Daz Black's reaction to to hit or miss. That's my favorite thing. Because that also got memed, like him going like, Jacob, there's not then gonna be no tomorrow, now if you don't keep your seatbelt on. You're gonna die. Anyway,
Vaughn, which channel do you like? This channel, like Jacob's channel, or Lily's channel?
Oh right, yeah. That's a fair question. I'm gonna
This
guess.
channel can mean either. That
I'm
you're
gonna
giving
guess
me that
this one.
sass.
I'm gonna. I thought you were trying to say like this one or like the Butter Bunch if you want the Butter Bunch too, but no, I realized that was not what you meant. A second too late. But yeah, I'm gonna guess the Jacob Basso channel because there's no way that Bond likes Lily Trescott. I really don't think so.
I don't know the answer. That's why I asked it.
My goodness. Okay. Ah, stupid ad. Wait. Oh, okay.
It plays it again.
Yeah. Also, can I just point out why is a phone ad in 16:9 aspect ratio?
Also, they did not account for people reading that, by the way. I don't know. They zoomed past it both times.
Yeah, just as well I can pause. I mean, on YouTube you can actually go frame by frame, but not everyone knows how to do that, so yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. People shouldn't have to go frame by frame for this.
Yeah,
like whenever I have audio or visual, like subtitles or whatever on my thing, I always try to make sure that I at least make it long enough for me to read.
Yeah.
And if I can't read it, then it needs to be longer.
Yeah, I do it for Alpha Academy. I make that I read out the thing in like everything, and then I pause, and I will do make the cut. Actually, no, I'll read it out. I'll wait a couple more seconds, then I'll pause. I know that I'm a fast reader. But yeah, can I join the stream a little bit? It's like you've got a slot open. We were supposed to get Aiden, but well, you saw how that goes.
Yeah, he asked to join as well.
Yeah, but yeah, sure. I mean, actually, I'll send you a link because they're saying join it. That might be any given moment in time, so I'll just prepare for that in advance.
We all know he's going to join at the worst time.
Let's see.
Worst will probably translate to most comedic.
Nothing breaks us more than Ballet Pops. Ballet Pops didn't break us. Ballet Pops is definitely the best pop series thus far.
I will say right now, I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember the title. But if we're saying us and we can consider an individual us, right? As far as I go, there has only been one thing we've ever reviewed that has been so terrible that it brought me to tears. One thing that I've hated a lot of what we reviewed. There has only been one thing, however, that was so garbage that I literally cried on stream. I need another one like that.
Okay, but what was that thing?
I don't remember the title.
Like what? Okay, what was the story? Like I don't know, some sort of clue would be helpful here.
It was shoot, what was it? It was.
It's kind of like if you get like a thriller movie or something. It's like there's only one person that can help us now, and then the credits roll. Give us something else.
I think what it was. I get the problem is that what I say kind of sounds like a lot of what we do. The intro I remember was anime inspired. I think there was a pilot episode of it that you guys watched before that I don't think I was there for. It had like hints of time travel, I think, or maybe I'm mixing up something else. I genuinely don't know. I kind of feel powerless in this one. Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, all right, never mind. I thought it was.
Sorry, if I remember, if I can find it, I'll tell you.
Had Princess Kim. That's Disco Pops. Yeah, that's the one with Princess Kim. All right. Anyways, a dating website. Teens only. Legit only teens go on here, so don't worry, bro. Is that a caption for the website, or is that Lily Trescott captioning this for the audience saying, don't worry, audience, this is not a place that like anyone other than teens go on?
No, hold on. I'm not talking about Theater Throwdown. I loved Theater Throwdown.
Yeah, there was no time travel in that one.
Yeah, I adored Theater Throwdown. It was so bad, it was good. I want another episode of that. No, I think the one I'm talking about was pretty close to us watching that one, though, now that you say that. I think it was close to either that or My Shimmering Husband. It wasn't either of those, but I think it was close to the time frame of us watching that.
Okay. Not really sure. Okay. Also that grammar. I mean, yeah, a little bit of a grammatical thing, but most of it is lack of punctuation, to be honest. Which if I saw this website, then I'd be like, okay, this is not a real thing because there's no way that a legitimate website would look this abysmal. So yeah. 30 for the same when you watch ponies. It has similar energy to ponies in the sense of, well, I mean, at least on an editing level, on a story level, it was definitely more mundane. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so you got username and password. I'm hoping that the next page is all about age verification. Well, it's safe since it says 14s. Yeah, it can say anything it wants. It can say press button to grant world peace. Doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you want a civilization for pedophiles, you make something for only teens. Like the second any random person sees that, they're totally joining that. Well, any random pedophile person.
Yes, we understood that. Right.
I like how you can see.
Kawaii Princess,
I like how you can see them take away the white boxes slowly. They aren't actually typey because you can see the thing like just being uncovered.
Which is interesting because that means that lilytrescot was able to sync up typing sounds, but not actually be able to type on screen to make this work.
Right, that's the other thing. Why this requires skill. Right, and that's what the weird part is. This is not an easy thing. Like, it looks easier than it actually is. I don't know what happened during this.
Yeah, we know what didn't happen, which is even more bizarre. Also, tell others your password in case you forget what they didn't write it down. Okay, how about instead of that, write down your password so you don't have to tell other people, because the whole point of having a password is for people not to have your account information. What kind of stupid website is this? The advert was great, but the website itself is awful. It's like most mobile ads. Yeah, there's definitely more typing sounds than there is like actual stuff going on the screen. Also, Kawaii Princess definitely has to rank up among the gacha tuber names that should exist. Oh, this is a red flag. Oh, yeah, there's tons of red flags. Let me just replace the old video. I forgot to do that. One more time. Here's one with Ali. And yes, this has already been pointed out by BB, but yes, it does seem like that. What photo? I'll just take a selfie right now, lying on the floor in my school, after crying over not having a boyfriend. What a flattering image that's gonna be. Ew. Anyway. I have to think you're just walking by, see a random girl lying on the floor on her phone. This is on this definitely safe dating site. Someone should walk by at this point. Maybe face tune it a bit. I wonder if that was like actually a face tune filter, but that's how it applies to gacha characters, because it's obviously like trained for human eyes, or if this is just like an actual edit. I don't know. I think my profile is done now. I didn't verify my age even once, a single time. I guess the entire website operates on the honor system. That'll hold up in court. Now we wait. What do you mean now we wait? You have to actually use the site. You have to use the. Is the site just like, oh, okay, these random people? Here's everyone. Let's find them a date, or like, do you have to? Which is like relying on people finding a profile without doing anything. Because I mean that technically also does work, but also you can scroll yourself. Like the whole point about the dating websites is that you both get to choose. In fact, a lot of the time, the reason people say it's a match is because you've both chosen each other, and therefore it counts as a match.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Also, I remember what it was now that was the single worst gacha thing that I have ever seen on this channel. It was Slaughter Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
It was Slaughter Apocalypse episode 1.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. So, okay, yes, that one I do remember. That did have a pilot, which that was the one that I said had a lot of potential. That then proceeded to ruin itself as it kept on going. Because
in every fathomable way, yeah.
Because the story that was told in the prologue is way more interesting than the story of the actual series, which we had to wait like a few months before the actual episode 1 came out, and by the time that we did, it was like, yep, this is definitely way inferior. Oh well. Okay. And yes, one is with the 6-second music clips. I do appreciate that lilytrescot actually does cut up music, but again, there's like she's gone too far in the other direction, unfortunately. 5 minutes past. 15 minutes past. 30 minutes past. 1 hour past.
Has she just not moved at all? Stop yelling like that.
I guess. Also, I guess if 1 hour's passed, that means the class is about to like finish now.
Cause no one sees you. Excuse me.
I love you just make a point of, yeah. Well, how long until you see the image on screen here? Oh my goodness. So yeah, hello mamacito, which is not a word. You're trying to say mamacita, because that's the feminine version of that. Because if you were trying to do like because it comes from mami, which means mummy, you try to say papi for a man, therefore there is no mamacito because it would be like papito or something like that. My goodness. And yeah, why don't know why the character's floating, no idea. Let's go out, baby. Ew. Oh, so she does have standards. Okay. Okay, so yeah, papacito, you know that there's a difference. So then why would you say anyway? Why are we still here just to suffer? Yeah. That is a thing that I find is that there's always like this cliche in stuff where there's this one girl's like, oh, no one wants to ask me out, etc., etc. There's like this one usually guy that has like a very obvious crush on her. It's like, hey, I'll go with you. I've been asking out for years. Like, ew, I have standards. Like,
I will say this is a stretch, but him wearing a dress immediately makes me a little bit more confident in my original guess. I'm curious on if that will involve any further trans themes.
I mean, if he's the catfish, then that will certainly tie things back together.
Yeah. And that's what I was expecting too. By the way, I fully expected a trans person to be considered a catfish in this. But
I know what you were insinuating.
You know.
Anyway, I'm gonna die old and lonely. Molly, oh wow, she actually read my mind here. Corrected yourself. See, lilytrescot is in fact evolving. All right, yeah. Molly, you're only 14. You'll have a boyfriend soon.
You could have just gone back and redone this, but sure. I mean, it's progress.
Yeah. The thing is, if you try and redo a gacha image, like an actual a screenshot without doing camera angles, because you can do camera angles on that board to actually cover it up. If you try and do it this way with a wide shot, then people are going to notice that the characters are not where they were originally, because it's very hard to sync up and like it one screenshot to another, especially if there's two people in the scene. So yeah, not always that easy.
By the way, Bon, I'm not deleting your messages. It keeps on putting them up for review because whenever you spam one letter in a message, it thinks you're trying to spam in general. I'm not actively censoring you. You're allowed to do that, by the way. Just so that way it doesn't seem like I'm punishing you for that. You're fine. That's the automated mod system kind of being funky.
Yeah. It's not as bad as that one time that Markiplier's viewers ended up being banned for spamming like a particular emote or something. Do we need another guest? Well, firstly, Aiden was going to join and didn't show up. Then Bon was going to join, but they said they were going to be in later. So
Bon
I
says
don't know
get in
what's
line.
happening there. So I assume that they're still going to join.
Bon said get in line, so they clearly plan on joining.
Okay. Anyway, how come you've had one? I'm pretty silly. Wow.
Oh my god.
I don't mind that actually.
Yeah, maybe it's
kind
just
of
them
friendly
teasing,
banter that
right?
you would get in this situation, even if you try. Yes. Okay, bye.
Oh, never mind.
Does that a lot. Just like says bye and leaves.
Okay. That's fine for excuse me? And Molly, what are you doing?
I did pause in midair. Is she gonna stay there? Yep, she's staying there.
Yep.
She's floating in midair because she got a message. Okay. Sure. Alright then.
Bon, you didn't put one letter. Why would it assume that you did? Why would it assume you're spamming after putting one letter? No, it's because whenever you do things like that, like lever, the spamming that one letter it's going to consider that spam. So I have to go manually say that message is fine because it asked me and it's like yes, that's fine. It's just saying lever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Physics do actually apply here. Again, evolution. Oh my goodness, her head's going to come clean off. That is going straight to her chin. Her neck is going to rip, and goodbye.
And now she's in the afterlife.
Okay, here we go.
It just flashed a blaze of white, and now she's in a completely different universe after having, like, her head wiped off. She's in a new world. She's in heaven.
Plot twist. I thought you could say she was in an isekai.
No, Bon,
this is the solution. Single Pringle ends up like being isekai into a dating sim and gets to date everyone.
Also, is this the username, by the way, Jakey Poo?
Yes, that was also in the thumbnail. This is the Jacob Sartorius profile picture.
All right.
Which is what leads me to believe that this is the Catfish.
Also, no, Bon, it's fun that it's asking me, but like I'm saying, I am not actively removing your messages.
Why does Mike look like a rip-off Fiona from Klamai? Probably because of the limited features of Gacha Studio, but yes, I do see the similarity now you mention it.
I do still find it weird. I've seen this a couple times now. Why is it like I don't get why is the eye hypnosis thing like a thing? What is this?
I'm actually not sure. Nowadays in Gacha, they tend to that seems to be like part of the pupil set. But yeah, like back at this point, I don't know, because there's just limited eyes. People seem to like want to rotate because apparently that was I guess that was the best way to do facial expressions in Gacha Studio in a way. Beyond like the eyebrows, there wasn't much else that people seemed to do. So maybe that was why. I don't know. Anyways, they seem to have already been talking. Okay, we're back. So they seem just talking, and the phone's invisible because no props. And Molly is deadpan saying, "You are cute. Can't you just tell?" Oh my goodness, I am fangirling so much right now. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. We'll go with that. There's from when her head got impacted. Anyways, hi Molly. Hi Hottie. You are cute. You are cute. I guess he's reading his stuff out loud. Maybe that's it. Wow, this guy's amazing vocabulary. Speak for yourself.
What do you mean?
You're in a Lily Trescot video. No one has good vocabulary.
He said cute.
Start of a love story. I'm going to get married. Again, vocabulary. Why do people keep appearing out of nowhere? I know it's not a studio, but is it too much to ask for one walking shot?
That one got me. Oh my god, that took me by surprise. Who are you, Eve? Why are you holding a knife? Why are you here? What convoluted, dumb reason do you have to probably hate Molly's guts? Because I bet you right now you're about to say something ominous, and it's not going to be ominous because it's going to look real goofy when you think about it.
Either that, or this is going to be a terribly dated self-harm joke, and that's why she's in the bathroom. Why do you have a knife?
That's the same thing.
Why do you have friends? Fair point, have a nice day. Oh, I guess it's neither one of those. Okay, she's just Yuri from Doki Doki. She likes knives, fine.
I'm simply confused.
Yeah. Why are people screaming? Again, speak for
Why
yourself.
are you screaming?
I'm going to message my Shakespeare god.
Excuse me?
I mean, she's a...
I get it, because
vocabulary, yes.
It took me a second. Yeah. I actually thought we were about to introduce a Shakespeare god into the lore, and I was real curious.
Well, speaking of Shakespeare gods, here's Bon.
Hey, Bon.
I don't understand what's going on.
Molly's got a boyfriend.
Where did the come from?
By the way,
got a catfish.
Traumatized is spelled with a Z, not an S.
I just got, I don't know, my autocorrect decided that it's time to do an S today.
It's been,
maybe
you
know what, maybe it fits the video because it's full of bad grammar. It fits.
That's actually how you spell it in the UK, so maybe it's the same somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, now what should I say?
I'm British today.
I like bikes. Nah. I like trains.
I've decided I no longer like bikes.
Everything that Molly likes, you no longer like. You look like you smell food. I mean, okay.
That's creepy.
We've seen the thumbnail, so we know that Jakey Poo has a profile, but Molly hasn't shown it yet.
Yeah, Jakey Poo's profile is you.
I like to think that Jakey Poo is actually Jacob Butter on the other end.
Well, I mean, that's what
that's
what Jacob's version of this thumbnail did.
Yes, I cropped Jacob Sartorius out and put myself
Jake,
in.
Do you find it hot when people say you look like you smell good?
No.
I don't know if anyone does.
Nah. I know your address, phone number, and card.
Oh yeah, that's the best one of those three.
Okay,
wait.
I'm
How does Molly have a card?
I'm seeing the humor here. She's implying that they're saying that Jakey Poo has a card, not herself. Thanks. She was overthinking a text. I think you might have missed this entire concept.
Okay, yeah, I did. I thought she was like reading out Jakey Poo's messages and hers, and I was getting lost in the mix.
But hey, she actually typed that time. Why isn't he responding? It's been 3 seconds. You know what? I will say this. I'm starting to really enjoy the humor in this video. Like,
that one's
like
decent.
the stuff that's actually
head.
meant to be funny. The stuff is meant to be funny in here, and it does seem to work for the most part. Apart from like not the screams and weird kid. That stuff, no. This scene particularly.
And weird kid.
Hez cheating on me.
You haven't even started dating. What are you doing
of weird kid.
bathroom?
Yeah, hey, weird kid.
What is he doing in the woman's bathroom?
Maybe weird kid was actually a she the whole time.
Well, that's the thing. What are they?
We don't know. They are weird kids. They're actually the ghost that's haunted this school for years, and no one can figure out where they came from.
Yeah, KW, this is the weird kid.
Honestly, I've there's a Simmy and Jimmy video, all about this short film that he did in high school that was all about that was actually about a guy pretending to be trans on purpose, but then there's a character that comes in out of nowhere that just like, so you want to be a girl, do you? The magic ghost wizard of the high school emerges, and they're just like, okay, fine, you're a girl now. It's like, wait, no, I take it back.
That is every trans person's dream.
Yeah, but it wasn't Mike's dream.
In this case, it didn't happen to be a trans person.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Now he gets the real trans experience.
Actually, yes.
He actually does. Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
Because now he has to dress as a guy without the male genitalia.
Yep, and that was actually it. That was the only transition. It wasn't like he suddenly like grew hair or like changed proportion or anything. It was just a case of like, oh my god, it's gone. That was it.
That,
by the way,
and,
Mike,
oh no.
Mike has a thick Southern accent, so he sounds like that. Yeah. Anyway,
is this supposed to be trans butler teacher guy?
no. This is. Well, I mean, their name is Weird Kids, so I'm gonna suggest no on the second two.
A part of me also thinks this is meant to be cultural appropriation.
Of what culture?
I honestly can't quite tell. I'm leaning towards I'm thinking of two possibilities, either French or Hispanic, but I don't know which one.
You've got a French person and a Spanish person here.
Yeah, I can.
This doesn't fit with French, so
no. But
If it was Spanish, it would be more red. So I'm gonna say it's not Spanish either.
Well, it's because I mentioned France specifically just because there's a big stereotype that everyone there is just. Actually, this is the case in a lot of European areas where everyone just assumes they're all like really effeminate.
Gay or European, yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, which again, I've been to France. I can definitely say nope. Anyway, yeah, so school is over.
What?
It's so sweet. I love you, baby.
Get out of the women's bathroom.
You know what? On second thought, Molly, I can see why you're desperate, but not that desperate. I'm starting to understand now. Anyways, back to the church where Molly lives, apparently, with her mother. I couldn't find a living room background. Was there really not a living room background in Gacha Studio? That is bizarre. There's no living room background in Gacha Studio. I would have thought that would be part of the package, but wow. Huh.
Oh, how far we've come.
No. That's another traumatizing Pops moment, isn't it? It's that's from a Tree Pop and Trust Pop.
Yeah, that's another thing I already made mention of.
Molly's wearing pink. Who wears pink? Fiona.
They all wear pink. All the female students wear pink. That's their uniform.
Except for possibly Weird Kid. Are
Weird
they
Kid
female?
lives by his own rules.
Well, that's the thing.
That's a good point. Why is Weird Kid? Yeah, but why is Weird Kid not in a uniform, regardless of which one?
Oh, that's
fair. In a uniform, right?
Well, are they meant to be non-binary?
I think the teachers are scared of him.
Well, because if they're non-binary, then maybe they don't have a uniform for it. But I don't know any school that would ever accommodate that. Mm-hmm. We're not at that point in progression yet.
Yeah. Also, what would be defined as a non-binary uniform in the first place?
Right. I don't know. Whenever I think of it, I'm thinking like a mix of the male and female outfit. Right.
Okay. So what? The shirt. So what? The girl's shirt with the buttons. There's the other way round, and the trousers or the boy's shirt with the skirt.
I guess what I'm picturing, if I had to choose, I guess I would say
the leggings leggings with the scissors, which you can't see.
Well, I guess if I had to choose, I would say it's gonna be the boy's shirt along with the girl's skirt.
Okay.
Plus
then.
stockings, obviously. I guess stockings would come with the package, right?
Presumably, yes. Anyways, just give me space. I'm a teen now.
Why are her eyes red?
Sure.
She must want packets. I love this. This
That's
face.
the conclusion you came to?
This face here screams denial to me. Like on the same level as that one video of Clara Afton when like the Aftons are like fighting. Go like, my family is so precious. Something like that. It's like clearly she's at like the end of her rope, and then this is like her only coping mechanism. Must make more pancakes. My daughter will be happy. I'm doing a good job.
Jacob brought up
I
FNAF.
do not need to bring my daughter to therapy. I need to bring my daughter to the pancakes.
She should bring herself to therapy. Anyway, half non-binary me dying. Yes, sorry, there's no half a skirt option. That's just exposing one side of you.
It's just ripped the shirt in half.
Yeah, how does that work? How does half non-binary work?
I don't know.
I need a description here.
It doesn't make sense. See, I feel like non-binary is like you're either like neither of the genders or both of them. It's either or. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, well both is bigender.
Yeah, so I guess
non-binary is neither. So like, what would that mean? Like no uniform? I don't get this.
You're just running around.
No.
If you're half
that's the uniform.
Meaning you're half of neither gender. This doesn't make sense. I don't
Is this
get
what
it.
happened? Is this what happened? Weird Kid came to school naked, and they just threw the first dress they could find from the theater prop on top of them.
That's fair.
Okay, all right then.
Okay.
I love talking to him so much. I will fall and crack my skull on.
Yeah, well, honestly,
Molly's not falling though. They're just
no. I feel like we've determined at this point that Molly defies the laws of gravity. Like we've seen her floating like 6 times, and now she's just cruising in the air.
This is
her thing.
I forget where I've seen this. But it's like superheroes that can fly or whatever. And they're just like chilling out, floating around.
I feel like that happens in like every single superhero that can fly thing.
Previous scene. She fell in a previous scene, so I feel like
after a couple seconds. I don't know if that counts as falling.
Well, I mean, yes, I feel like it would. Just because you fall slowly.
If you're floating for like 5 seconds and then you come down, I feel like you probably could let yourself down.
I see. Two things on this. I just realized that the button to take the screenshots from presumably the iPad is just like in the corner.
Yeah.
Also, Molly is actually doing. Molly might be. I don't know. But Molly is suspended right now, but also she's doing something smart here. She determined she should ask how old he is. Yes, you should.
Yeah.
He can still lie, but at least it's good to take that precaution.
And if things go horribly, horribly wrong and you get traumatized, at least you can take that message to court. And that'll do you wonders.
Yeah, so
careful with spamming those letters. You might send BB several messages.
Yeah, why is that message in like pinkish purple now? Like, I don't know if I want to call that magenta. It's not really magenta. Whatever. Why is that not in like the same? Because none of the other messages were that. Anyway, M14.
Also, no, KW. So Demi would be. Demi is a sexuality, not a gender, I don't think. I think Demi is in reference to someone who doesn't really feel attraction on sight, which I thought was normal for a while. Is that like...
Yeah, attracted to personality, and then afterwards you develop that attraction after some time.
Yeah, like I never fully... It wasn't until a long time later that I realized people just actually feel attraction to people after seeing them. That's weird to me. I need to be friends with said person first. I can't imagine just seeing someone who looks visually attractive and going, I want to date that person.
So the demigirl actually is a gender. It's
Is it?
yeah, it's a gender identity.
Phoebe, you're describing demisexual. You're not saying demigirl.
Yeah.
Demi just means half as like a prefix, so it can apply to multiple things.
It's someone who was assigned female at birth, but doesn't fully identify with being a woman socially or mentally.
Isn't that just transfem? Sorry, transmasc.
Doesn't fully identify. Partially.
I know that's why.
Yes.
That's why
Again,
transmasc. Transmasc doesn't mean trans man. That just means a more masculine person of the trans umbrella.
Oh well, maybe those things do mean the same thing then. You know,
I don't know. Maybe it's just a synonym. I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, that can be synonym labels. Yes.
Anyway, yeah, there's nothing to decide right now, KW. You don't have to decide or feel like you need to feel confident in anything right now. It's just I'm not quite confident either, so I don't really
I would agree, by the way, KW, but also maybe he just feels uncomfortable giving his age to people, right? I think that's valid. Knowing where this is going, he's probably lying, but I think that's a valid thing, you know.
Oh right, we're finally moving on to this comment. Okay, all right then.
Yeah, there are a lot of things sus about Jakey Poo and this website.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we can talk forever about the gender spectrum, you know.
Like, the amount of times we've brought up the red flags overlay.
Yeah, we don't have to because the episode is called Catfish. Anyway, you're way too young.
He's 1 year younger than you.
Molly is never going
and
to
a teenager. You're both still teenagers.
What does that mean?
What is G for? I would have thought like good for me, but like no, because it's not good for you because clearly you have a problem with that. So it's not like.
Is that a Lilyism or is that like a real thing?
Like, wait, hold on. All right, there we go. Oh, I mean,
wow. That's
right,
situation.
Typo, yeah. Keys are right into like 0 is not on the side of the keyboard or anything. And clearly, they're all in the same general area. So 13, 20, obviously, of course.
Whoops.
Yeah.
My mistake. Sorry, my hand slipped.
Yeah. Also, this website is
called
Teens
you know how
Only.
it is.
This website is called Teens Only. What do you mean you're 20?
What?
Like, again, this is
didn't
proof.
Follow the teen rules?
This is proof of what I was saying earlier. Like, there's no verification on the site. What? Who designed this?
I just looked for different versions of that slang. It all seems positive. I can't find a negative version to use G. I mean, I guess you can use the word gangster in a negative way, but like,
yeah, look, we're not. Yeah, we've moved on from that, Phoebe. We're on to the fact. We're on to this now.
Yeah, he's 20 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just became you being rude to pedophilia.
Apparently, or because we haven't actually. Yeah, I guess he didn't actually. Oh yeah, now he's saying he's 20 after hearing Molly's age for the first time. Which made me think he's actually 13. That's the catfishing part. Like, he wants to be able to pretend to be old and just panicked. Yeah, see? There you go. This is, again, clearly a picture of Jacob Sartorius before he was 20. So, definitely not.
A rich 20-year-old moment.
And apparently Jacob Sartorius is canon to this universe.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I could have sworn that Jacob Sartorius was like 13 when this video was made. So yeah, no way.
And Jacob's canon to this universe apparently.
Yeah, I did say that before, but also.
Do you think that's one of this creator's real friends, or do you think that that's just a stock image they picked up off of Google?
I just said it's Jacob Sartorius.
Yeah, I mean, if you even read what Molly's saying, it's clearly intentionally meant to be. Like, he looks a lot like that famous kid.
Yeah, he is that famous kid. Anyway, so I just looked this up. Apparently his first name is Rolf. He's Rolf Jacob Sartorius. Did not know that. Anyways, Okay, so yeah, he apparently, according
Look at that
to
hair.
according to Google, he is currently 21, which means he would have been 16 at the time of this video's upload.
So neither
still not
13 or
20.
20.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
All over the place.
What did I miss from Gacha Studio? Want to come back in Gacha Life 2? I never used Gacha Studio apart from like one video with Emily, like way later down the line. If you asked Emily, she would probably say the battle mode, but nothing else. Gacha Studio.
I'd argue something that I kind of want is like combo outfits. Like this Gacha Studio only had combo outfits, so like you couldn't choose just specifically the shirt or the sleeves. I think this Gacha Life 2 might benefit from like fan made like outfit combos, that sort of thing.
Don't give Ludime ideas. He'll delay the update again just to make a competition for combo outfits. But yeah, good idea otherwise. Anyways, Jakey Poo.
You prefer this style over Gacha Life 2, KW? What are you talking about? The style?
Yeah, like there's a reason the chibi stuff stuck with most people.
Fists all day long, yes.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the original version of the thumbnail. By the way, this is what it looked like before I like cropped myself out and put it. Yeah, that was the different one. So yeah, this is where the trans like symbolism for BB seemed to pop out. Again, you can
minus the Jakey
mostly.
Poo image because that was obviously cropped.
Yeah, but you were talking about the Gacha side of things anyway.
Yes.
You specified that for me, so yeah.
Yes.
This is the most trans that we've got apart from Weird Kid.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't know. I think Weird Kid tops this.
Yeah. All right. I should meet up with him immediately on the same day we started talking. Let's meet at Bestwood Park. I'm going to assume you know where that is because I also.
Can you read her mind?
Yeah, I'm going to assume you know where that is because I also didn't put any geo location information, so you could be on the other side of the planet right now, and I wouldn't know about it because I.
Let's meet at Bestwood Park. Sorry, man, I live in like Alaska. Can I Uber there?
Anything.
Can I like
what
Uber there or
orangutan
something?
was in charge of coding this website? Anyway.
She's floating again!
Yep, she's floating again.
I think you're just
Please
going to
fly away. Dang it.
Oh
my god.
Yep.
Oh, her neck is snapping again.
I need to get ready.
She looks like she's in agonizing pain.
I tell you what, this is a visual.
Right now.
This is a visual that you could probably replicate in Secrets of the Plex if one of the animatronics had like their neck hinge like detach or something. Taylor's just working on them in the background. It's like, yeah, I'll just like adjust that spring very quickly. Oh hey Mira, yeah, I'll be with you in a second. I definitely need a moment, okay?
I like to imagine that on her profile she has like characteristics about her, and one of them is like flying, and the other one is like very flexible. Really good neck movement.
I have the neck of an owl.
Yeah, one of those eyes! Oh my god! What are those eyes?
Oh, she's staring into my soul.
I have the neck of an owl and the eyes of the basilisk from Chamber of Secrets.
Oh my god.
Okay, they're back.
Whoa.
They're back. It's all
Your
gone
eyes
now.
like changed color.
Yeah.
Your entire hair changed.
Yes, the Gacha Studio, this was around the timing when you could just change your hair by smacking yourself lightly in the face. Because again, there was no other visuals for this.
I just got jump scared.
Yeah, also clearly you couldn't like bend your arms either, so you couldn't like apply. You have to apply lipstick with your elbow joint.
Can you remove the lipstick, please? I don't.
I thought she was.
Oh,
I thought she was like in the middle of getting changed. So it's like, okay, this is like the going down to underwear. They're just gonna put something else on. No, this is the other thing apparently.
I also
really
don't want to see a 14-year-old's
Alaska.
underwear.
When I mentioned like half outfits before, this is not what I meant. don't actually do it.
You know, she looks in the mirror.
When she looks in, who doesn't actually live in Alaska.
Also, get a belt. Your skirt's falling off. It's like sliding off your hips.
When she looks in a mirror, this is whenever you can play the screaming sound.
Yeah, that makes sense. The mirror screams and like it doesn't crack. It like actually sprouts legs and runs away.
That's like an Undertale gag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
you initiated a battle with
right now.
Full body mirror. Yeah. I love it. Now I'm gonna meet him.
He doesn't want to meet that.
It. Mirror, I don't.
Yeah.
Go get changed, girl.
Yep, Gacha Studio Naruto running. Where are you going? Mom, I'm doing teen stuff.
I'm just gonna crawl on my knees and start praying to you. I'm gonna start praying to you, my mother god.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to comment on the outfit!
Yeah,
why is the pancakes a consistent thing?
I don't know.
You have one job. You're supposed to say, in that outfit? No, go get changed.
I mean, this is the one time that I advocate for a parental cliche. Like, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't amazing.
This is the one time you should be doing it.
Mm-hmm. Jake can wait. Okay, see, at least she does like. Okay, Molly puts some actual clothes on. Yeah.
Prioritize the pancakes.
Can you wear something over your bra?
God. Oh, that really. Oh, that made me cringe. Oh, that my ears did not like that. Num.
Yum.
Clearly,
I didn't like that.
Stockholm here.
That's gonna stay with me for a little bit. Oh, I didn't like that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. See if it. Anyway, I don't know what I was gonna say. I did my special hot chocolate. I ate it badly to survive this stream. Get your cup of poison coffee, poison cup of Joey. Anyway. Okay, Mom. Bye now. I.
Yes, Mom. Mom gets it.
Maybe that's on you. Maybe that's partly your fault.
Like the way she says that's like so bluntly, like on her face, like instead of like the pancakes, she's now like, well, I've come to terms with it. She has bypassed the stage of grief now. She's gone straight to acceptance. My child is a lost cause now.
Mom,
she gave her kid pancakes, watched her off, and she's still smiling while saying this. I raised a disappointment.
You sure did, but like,
Well, what you say is though it's Molly's fault.
Mm-hmm. Where is he? He probably saw you from a distance and ran.
Why is the forest in the void?
Jay?
Swear to God, if it's your kid.
White void.
This is the second time montage we've had in this episode. The first one was when she was trying to wait for like a match to happen, despite doing nothing.
This Gacha background existed in Gacha Studio. I could have sworn it was a new feature in Gacha Life.
You would have thought so.
I guess remember it.
I guess because like the style is seems like very different, like the stuff that is like gets added nowadays. Perhaps this was why, because back in the day, some of these like backgrounds were added without much care as to whether they looked compatible with the actual app itself.
Hold on, KW. I think here's what I think. Jakey Poo, sorry. Not to be confused with our host. I think Jakey Poo actually showed up in the forest, took one look at her, and turned tail and fled.
That's what I thought earlier. Yeah.
I think Jakey Poo got scared.
1 hour later. It's the same time frame
She
as well.
waited so long it turned to autumn.
Yeah, you were not catfish,
in an hour.
You were stood up.
It turned autumn in from like half an hour for the season to change.
Oh I think that's meant to be showing the sun going down, but
yeah,
the season changed faster than the sun going down at like 5 o'clock in Canada.
Another season.
Yeah, Canada is weird with its sunsets.
Yeah, no one's here and it's getting dark.
You were stood up. Not. Go home.
I think the thing, Molly, there's definitely something different here. It's not the fact that the sun is going down. It's like, maybe it's just giving off an orange hue. No, the leaves are actually orange. You have waited an entire season.
Yeah. Molly. Oh, fuel. Oh, I gotta apologize.
Her eyes. Look at her eyes.
Oh my god, this makes Default Eyes look so much nicer.
This makes Treat Pop look like a supermodel in comparison. Jake.
Ew.
We got it! I said it was him! I knew it! I said it was him, didn't I? I said it was a kid. Anyway, hello, my baby.
Oh no, I was right. Okay, wait, does that mean I was partly right about the trans kid being the cat? Oh my god. And you guys called me crazy. I told you this would end up being anti-trans. I told you this was all an anti-trans allegory.
Are you happy to be right about that, baby?
No, but
it depends on whether they're saying that, you know, they catfish on because they're trans, or, you know, this is all like actually trying to make a larger statement. I am Jake, of course you are, obviously. But the pictures, of a famous muser. I asked Google for help. What?
Yeah.
Google,
asked Google specifically. Okay, Google, find me a picture of Jacob Sartorius.
Oh, please don't tell me you're telling the truth about the 20-year-old thing. Because that means it's just feeding into a whole other, like, transphobic stereotype.
What, they lie about their age?
No, that they're pedophiles.
Oh, right.
There. That we're pedophiles. Okay.
The end, and the mum is just like, yep, once again, I've raised a disappointment, and this is what she gets as a result. The whole thing was a joke, so... Really? I would never have guessed!
Yeah.
This video was so serious by its tone that I would never have guessed this was a joke.
Why would you do
that?
Yeah,
KW. Yes, KW, I do want a throne in a castle. I want all of the things a queen deserves for calling just by the thumbnail. And now that I've seen where this goes, the thumbnail I bet you was by complete accident too. Which it makes this whole
because it was a screenshot from the actual show. It wasn't like it was an actual decision.
Which makes this guess even more out of left field and even more amazing.
I'm just happy that I called it was Weird Kid.
I hate the fact that the punchline to this whole thing was that the probably trans kid shows up at Catfish's and is probably also a pedophile.
Actually, I think that part was actually the lie. Because remember, Weird Kids saw the reaction to like their age being stated as 13. They saw the reaction from Molly saying like, "Ew, I'm 14," and that was the deal breaker, which is probably the same in real life, which is why they then panicked and said they were 20. So the whole age thing was a lie. Again, they wouldn't be in school if they were. So the school would have to have age verification, even if this terrible
they might have been held back a couple times.
Doesn't. This wouldn't be called a weird kid then.
I mean, do we know if Molly knows their age?
Yes. Well, I mean, actually, I guess we don't have the elements of like the canon age, but it feels like clearly being younger than her is a deal breaker, and therefore, if that was the case with weird kids, that would be, that would trigger her, I'm desperate, but I'm not that desperate instincts, and that's why he ended up being rejected. And then suddenly he realized, oh wait, this is not working. I gotta change my tactic. Say that I am not a teen on this teen-only website. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That account is totally getting banned.
Oh yeah.
I mean, good. Yes, it should anyway. I do remember one time that when one of my friends was scrolling through Tinder, and in front of like a bunch of different people, like they were getting like the friend group to judge everyone at the same time as them. And then at one point they were saying like, "Oh, this person's great." It's like, yeah, no, that's a catfish. That's Emma Blackery. That's a musician / YouTuber. I happen to know who she is. It's like, so it just reminds me of that. Clearly, for some reason, people get away with it because people just don't know. But again, Jacob Sartorius in 2018, people knew who he was, especially teens. No way that would have worked. Absolutely not.
Oh, and Molly even canonically knew. She even said,
yeah,
"Oh, that looks like that famous kid."
Person.
She knew full well who that was.
Oh my, yeah, it kind of looked like him rather than just like, yeah, clearly. I mean, it's not like the thing was face tuned to make him look like slightly different or anything. No, it was just.
It was his
brother. Well, that's the thing. It like.
My
sibling,
my brother,
I guess, in this instance.
Yeah. No, but it was just a photo of Jacob's brother. That's what Bon was saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought Bon was saying, like, this was Jacob's, like...
No.
Oh, wow, there's some Jacob Sartorius movies that exist. Huh, interesting. Anyways, yeah, I was just trying to see if like he actually had any siblings.
Say what?
Doesn't
a good. Like actually, I can't say that on the stream. Sorry, I'll tell you after stream. It's hilarious. I don't think we'll ever do it, but it's hilarious. I'll think of. I'll bring it up just in case.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this video's probably going to be demonetized anyway because you said like a certain word like multiple times.
It's not that. It's because it would be to trick the audience. Well, to troll the audience more accurately.
But you had me at trolling the audience. Okay, so yeah, final thoughts on this. It feels weird to say, but I can tell that Lily Trescot's improving. I mean, yes.
Maybe less transphobic jokes next time.
All more faith than I do.
And also, can we be consistent with your editing skill as well? Actually, just on a technical level.
That's what I'm saying. That's saying she's demonstrating more ability with more things in things that you can do with editing software, so more features that are being applied in here. Actually trying to do some camera angles, even the sound effects and music. It's still like too overboard, but it feels a lot more natural than it did in stuff like Abused Child or Psycho Daughter.
To me, what this felt like is that she had just found out how to do this. And this is like baby's first time really taking the editing software
going crazy with
for a
it.
ride.
Yeah.
And there just wasn't much artistry to it.
Potentially. Yeah. But yeah. And then there was that scene in the middle where like I actually like before like the bathroom scene before Eve shows up, because Eve was just a non-character that never comes back into anything.
I don't understand Eve.
I don't know.
Yeah, what was that? Actually, that's a good question. What happened there?
I joined late. Did she appear any other time, or was that her first?
No.
Oh no, that was her first and only time.
Randomly said one line and then walked away, and we never heard from her again.
Random girl
holding a knife.
Yeah, some random girl just showed up in the restroom, held a knife, and then insulted the character, I think, and then I
don't even remember what she said. I was too.
No, she was. Molly asked her why she had a knife. Eve said, "Why do you have friends?" Molly said, "Fair point. Goodbye then."
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Eve is me if I were in that story.
I'm gonna guess that that Eve is a setup for a future episode because this is part of, it doesn't say in the title, but it's part of a series called Molly and Friends.
Oh, that's right.
So,
that's weird. I forget that.
Add it to the list.
God, I hate that. Can
backstory.
we add a title to? Can we add like a number to that title? I would love that.
We must know Eve's backstory.
I'd like to know who Eve is.
Exactly.
I don't care about the backstory.
No, we have to set
just
up
anything, yeah.
The Eve cinematic universe.
Oh my goodness.
The ECU.
Yes.
Well, okay then, but yeah, like apart from the appearance of Eve, that bathroom scene I actually found like legitimately funny. I mean, clearly, again, this is supposed to be like there's a tongue in cheek, like very obviously caricature of teenagers, probably around the same age as that's the creator of this video at the time. So clearly, this might have been based on like actual people, or just or just building into teen stereotypes, one or the other. But either way, that part I think was actually done pretty well. Like like how exaggerate Molly's supposed to be. It's like don't take this seriously in any way.
The mom, I like the mom character. The mom character.
I do too. She's
also,
my favorite.
yeah, don't take her seriously either. Yeah,
I love her. She's awesome.
The only part, and it's not so much that I'm offended by it, but more so confused or annoyed, perhaps. It's not like offensive, but it is like everything else was funny. I don't know. Like, the trans punchline was a little bit uncomfortable. Just slightly.
Yeah, definitely. Again, we're not sure if that was actually the intention behind it, but it comes across.
I don't know
way.
what else the intention could be.
I think it's just that he's weird.
The weird kid is weird. I think the real transphobic part of this video is the idea that one of the things that makes weird kid weird is wearing a dress.
Dresses. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
That part. Yeah, that's the part for me at least, and everything else kind of feeds into it, assuming the character is actually trans.
Well, I feel like they have to be, right? Because like every other aspect of them beyond obviously the dress seemed to be more masculine, but then they showed up in the women's restroom,
I don't.
Yeah.
So
it's just your kid being weird.
Yeah, but that's not just like weird being weird. Like it's one thing wearing like a piece of clothing. Mm-hmm. It's the other whenever you like purposely go into that restroom. It's like that feels like it's trying to send something. Like that
Another
feels like on
made
purpose.
by like a really like a young kid, like maybe I don't know 10 or 11. So they might not think that far into it and just think, I make a weird kid. Yeah, let's throw a dress on them and let's have them go into the girls' bathroom. Like just that's what I feel like it could be, but it's
I do.
It's up to interpretation.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that Jay and Natasha back in the day used to like to put me in a dress deliberately to like make a caricature of me in that same way for the exact same punchline.
But were you ever walking into women's restrooms? Because I think that's what sells it for me.
No, I was not. I think I'm trying to remember because I think the character that I was supposed to be actually was canonically female, but I don't know. It was a weird time where I was being like satirized on the internet without me actually like showing why the satire was happening because I wasn't doing Gacha review at this point. Yeah. Ironically enough, the person who did the most ended up coming out as trans years later.
I will say there's a lot of cases where like transphobic people like years later, if they like bother to actually go to therapy and deal with their own like biases, end up finding out, oh, never mind, that was just internal transphobia. That was.
I look forward to future books by John Rowling then.
Yeah, so do all the anti-trans fundraisers.
I feel like they wouldn't look forward to books by John Rowling for that reason.
I
feel like they
am I not allowed to make jokes all of a sudden? Am I not
they
allowed?
It doesn't make sense.
No, what I'm saying is I don't mean looking forward as in excited.
What did you mean then?
As in, like,
doesn't
dreading,
looking forward necessarily mean getting excited for?
Yeah,
not necessarily.
Who has ever used looking forward to something in a non-positive light before?
Oh no, it's G all over again. Is this what G means?
Me, technically. Again, I was looking forward to this video. I had very low expectations of this being a good trans message.
We've come full circle.
To be fair, I had low expectations of this video too, as like as a Lily Trescott product. But again, there were some moments of this that pleasantly surprised me. Other ones that still make me realize that yes, I'm still watching Lily Trescott. But
sure. I mean, yeah. I tend to assume all of the Gacha stuff we're going to review isn't going to be good, but me with the expectation of it being about like trans people, I was like, this can either be like a beautiful story or it can be horribly offensive, and I'm so intrigued to see which one it is.
Well, okay. I wouldn't say I was pleasantly surprised, just surprised at a few moments. Like Mom saying,
I do want more of the mom. The mom was funny.
That was probably my favorite part, but
yeah. Well,
just because it surprised me so much, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I can see now what the commenter meant by like the jokes in this are meant for an older audience, not necessarily because they were all of like a lewd nature or something. They weren't, but clearly the appreciation. I mean, I've at least like an audience of teens, if anything.
Yeah, you have to have enough of self-awareness as like what teens act like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I think, to understand a lot of these jokes.
Which, yeah, clearly Lily Trescott, again, I feel like was magnifying a lot of stuff that was that
I got most of it.
Was exposed to.
There was that one joke that flew over my head entirely where she was like retyping the message. It wasn't until Jacob said that was what was happening where I could actually kind of see, because like I actually just thought that the creators gave up of showing us typing. I'm so used to that sort of thing happening in these that I thought she was just reading off the messages. I don't
disagree. That does happen a lot.
I think that was a valid expectation.
We did see like the white box being moved during the first during like the creation of the profile.
Yeah. Which again, that is again so much harder than it looks. I am a man. This had to have just been Baby's first time on an editing software for realties, right? There's no way, because it's so like disparate with how it is. Because there's like genuinely good things in here and like random like editing pieces that are like, okay, some of this actually required work, but why not here? Like it feels like they didn't do it out of an artist's intent, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was getting that feel too.
Which is probably why this whole video is a joke anyway, and why it's doesn't take itself as seriously, which to be perfectly honest, I think Lily Trescott probably works best, at least in this era, worked best when she wasn't taking herself seriously, because I mean, going from Abused Child, the first series that she did, and then
everyone's first series ever.
Yeah, how that one like butchered itself after 3 episodes, and even then it still was never the pinnacle of subtlety, let's say. To then Psycho Daughter, which tried to pull off something unique and different, but then like kept on retconning itself, and like the direction, like Lily Trescott was not happy with the direction it was going in, so then decided like, yeah, don't do that. This one knows what it is from day one. I can say already, like most of the other thumbnails in this video, in this series, feature different like parodies of celebrities that of the time. Like we have Daniel Cohn, for example, spelled Cone. We have Just Ann Beaver, for example. So yeah.
You think he's Canadian?
I don't know.
I don't know. Does this stink of Canadian to you, Bon?
It has beaver in the username, a little bit.
Yeah.
Beavers are only in one place.
No, not beaver, Bieber, like Justin Bieber.
I'm hearing beaver. Sorry, Canadian.
No, it's like a B, not a V. I will say, whenever I was little, I thought his name was actually pronounced Beaver, so I thought it was just Justin Bieber.
Okay, well,
So
the name on the thumbnail is just Anne, as in like just hyphen Anne space Beaver. But yes, it is a Justin Bieber photo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I stand corrected. Okay, I heard you say a B.
Justin Bieber,
but that might have just been me autocorrecting because I know what it's making fun of.
Yeah. Either way, he's still Canadian. Anyway, but
is he?
Right. Yes.
That's news to me too.
Okay, whatever. All right. Oh no. I was looking at some of these other videos. They're not gonna be. They're not gonna be good for a long time. Oh, there's Jake Bull in here as well. Okay, that's another thing to.
Which ones worried you?
Just a different one. I'll say it off camera. But yeah, but basically there's like a whole series of these, and like I thought, okay, like the celebrity thing I thought was like a marketing ploy this time, but it actually played into the plot. So I'm guessing maybe Molly keeps on trying that dating app and with like 0 results. I mean, you know what they say about insanity,
and
right?
it's all weird kid.
All weird kid.
Yeah, except it's like it's only the 3rd episode is called Catfish, so you gotta imagine that the other ones are like the actual celebrities.
I don't know. Well, I'm thinking it's gonna be like the same style as like old comic strips, like like old Garfield comic strips, for instance, where it's like the exact same thing except for like the final panel, and it does the whole like punchline. That's kind of what I picture. It's gonna be like an almost exact formula,
the exact same video except for a different photo.
Yeah. Eve will just keep appearing and confusing us.
Mm-hmm. You're still live? I thought it was over ages ago.
This is one of the shorter streams. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you were here 11 minutes ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're only an hour and a half in.
Yeah, although we should be.
I'm sorry. Did I just hear someone like laugh in the back? I just heard a ho ho ho.
That's my dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why does I mean, congratulations, I guess, to your dog for learning how to laugh, but like,
thanks.
This is why we're still here. His ADHD is acting up.
Yeah, sorry, that's my dog.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't react that way to hearing a dog go ha 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 in the background. I didn't even know it was a dog, but I would have asked even more if it were.
I heard the dog barking, and then I was like, okay, fine. I acknowledge that happened. I
tried to
ignore the background noise that comes from other people's microphones, because the more attention you draw to it, the more the stream drags to a halt.
Come here.
But that's a dog laughing.
All right, you can tell her. You can tell her to her face, baby. Tell her how she laughs.
Right.
You have such a beautiful laugh there. But you said? He?
Why does that? You're speaking in second person. Who cares?
Well, because you have to call a dog a good insert something. What is that something, Bon?
Good dog. There you go. Done.
Good dog.
Thank you for watching the video, everyone. Okay.
Thank you for looking at the squirrels. Yeah. You serve no purpose.
You serve no.
Wow.
Lie down. Oh, good.
Wow. No, and you know what? You accuse me of animal abuse. You're sitting here telling your dog that it serves no purpose.
Her barking serves no purpose.
That's not barking. That's laughing. It's laughing at the squirrels. The squirrels are funny.
The squirrels are not funny. They taunt her. They just sit in front of the fence and they know that we can't, I can't let her out because she'll scare off my birds.
That's fair.
Right then, that happens. Okay, so like I was saying, the episode probably should draw to a halt. I was trying to move away from that. But yeah, we said everything I think we need to say about this for right now. I guess next time we come back to Lily Trescot, we'll do the video that was skipped earlier. Also, I saw something from KW earlier saying, like, let Jacob choose the fun trash. I did say I was going to do a poll, and I forgot to do the poll, so that's probably why Josh's still offering suggestions. And I picked out the video for today, so I don't mind having a request come in. But then again, a series called Gacha Logic feels like a commentary on, like, Gacha, like, itself, rather than a story to review. I might have to, like, look into that one. But either way, we'll do something at some point. Might take a day off, might not. We'll see. I've got a Carol segment to keep editing and food to eat. So that's the thing for right now. But I hope everyone enjoyed this. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Got it already. And on that note,